Good morning, everyone. Should we get started? It's 7 a.m. And my name is Yella certified Optavia health coach. And today we're going to be talking about you and your bed, your relationship with your bed, chapter 7, I think, in the ebook. And this has been my favorite chapter to read because probably the last 6 months, I've had the worst relationship with my bed. I heard one time that all I needed was 6 hours of sleep at night, and I could be fine the next day. And what I realized for the longest time, that I had the suckiest days because I was always so tired. And in this chapter, Dr. A talks about how sleep is just like a tire on a car. And if all of your other 4 tires are great, all the areas of health are great, except that one tire, if that tire is worn out and gone, then your car is going nowhere. And I was going nowhere for a long time, thinking that that I didn't need sleep. And so we've all learned throughout this challenge. This challenge has been so fun for me. Just becoming more aware and having so much fun learning a lot more about myself. Dr. A talks about this sleep cycle. Yes, even one tire being blown out makes the whole car immovable. And that's why we see all of the areas of health are so important, especially sleep. And the sleep cycle is so important. And we have the 5 stages. Right when we have that sense of, okay, it's time to sleep. You're laying down. The second stage, your brain waves start to slow down. The third stage, the deeper sleep, you're getting into a deeper sleep. The 4th stage is the recuperative process, and this is essential to the sleep process. And then the 5th stage, getting into the REM stage. And your body needs all these cycles, and if you don't get enough of them, as Dr. A talks about, your health really suffers for it. And so, a lot of you guys are here early, so I'm guessing that you guys have a great relationship with your bed. But how can we change, your evening routine, your relationship with your bed? And how did I do that? I had to, as people call it now, I had to get woke. I had to wake up to my bad habits. And Dr. A talked about all of these things. Like when you first wake up in the morning, you're hitting the snooze button. Did you guys know that when you hit the snooze button, your heart rate goes up, your chemicals in your body start to get elevated? And studies show it's like you're assaulting your body with the increased heart rate and levels of the chemicals in your body. And how many people hit the snooze button 3 or 4 times, maybe even more each day? So you're assaulting your body every day, multiple times. And we know that having caffeine late in the day ruins your sleep schedule. Using TV to wind down. I hear people say, "Oh, I just need to watch TV. It helps me wind down." Nope. Those, just like Dr. A always talks about, holding your cell phone, looking at your cell phone all night long, that just keeps you up. People who don't exercise, we all know that people who do exercise sleep better. And then there's studies that show that people who meditate sleep better at night because they learn the ability to manage their mind, to slow down, and just to chill out. And so, to change my relationship with my bed, I always had an alarm to start my day, but I never had an alarm to start the end of my day. And so I kind of had this shift. I'm like, okay, Every night, 8:30, I'm preparing to get to bed. So once at 8:30, even so the other night, my nephew and his girlfriend came over and stayed with us. Everybody's talking, great conversations. 8:30 hits. I'm like, oh, I have company. Maybe I can stay in and talk and stay up. 9 o'clock hits. I'm like, no, babe, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take the baby, go to bed. Because I'm already committed to, I need to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep to feel at my best. Why is that? Because if you're not getting enough sleep, your cognitive abilities throughout the day go down. Your creativity goes down. Your stress goes up. Your bad decision making goes up. And your ability to handle any type of conflict or life challenges, or even to be resilient and happy and positive, all of that goes to the dump. And Dr. A always talks about emotional mismanagement. And if you're not getting enough sleep, your brain is not getting the rest that it needs to process all those emotions. So what do? We overeat. We're not stop challenging and choosing. We're not doing the things that we need. And that's what's been so great about this challenge. Because we're trying to be more mindful and aware. We're taking the steps that we need. We're watching what we eat. When we get enough sleep, you have that ability to stop challenge and choose more often. And that's what's been so great about getting more sleep and changing this relationship with your bed. And just being able to keep track of that. Because I want to be happy. I want to be positive. I don't want any of that to go to the dump. And so my challenge for you is, if you're happy with taking a dump in your bed every night, then don't get sleep. I love sleep. Bonnie knows I love sleep. Because for most of my life, I thought that I could survive on no sleep. I've always believed in that myth. You can sleep when you're dead. And then it hit me, I'm like, no, I'm sleeping because I'm dead. I'm like, I want to live. I really want to live. And so thanks everyone. I love sleeping because it just sets up my day to enjoy my day, to have a great day, to love my day, to love everything I do about my day. And it all starts with how I start to get to bed. So choose your hard. You can either sleep good or have a horrible day, because I see it all the time.